I need to stop doing them now. I need to stop doing thumbnails like that because it's just. I think I'm gonna slowly rack up the amount of brain damage of Diego Sanchez if I keep throwing objects at my head and timing them, because you guys see the thumbnail and you think that that's the only time I've hurled that object at my head for the thumbnail, but you don't see the 50 missed attempts. You know what I mean? I'm literally, it's only a matter of time before I start fucking Joshua Fabio in the ass. You know what I mean? Like, well, we're already demonetized, so let's keep going. Big man, hey brother. Diego Sanchez levels of CTA are coming my way if I keep doing thumbnails like that, man. I swear to God. What's up? Oh, everyone's here. Hello. Wow, that was quick. Big man. Hello, good sir. I am the man that is big. Thank you. The king is back. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back. I hope his foot is in a balloon this time, I'll be honest with you. But I do believe he will KO Dustin Poirier, or Dustin Poirier, as his name really is, in the first round. Don't know why I said that in a different cadence, but I do believe that Dustin Poirier will be KO'd in the first round. Just gonna come out and say it, you know what I mean? Also, guys, don't know if you noticed, but I smoked weed yesterday, and I've grown a pair of double E tits, because that's how that works. And we're all going to ignore it and accept that Adesanya's on roids. Anyway, I have Guru Kamastia. Yeah, it's a new kind of strain. You just end up sprouting beanies out the top of your head. It's crazy. Titty saying Pfizer is bullshit. Oh, that guy that arm triangled, Sage Northcutt. Yeah, he's fucking terrible, you know. But still, Guru, do you appreciate the people like me who have to be up at 6 a.m. to stay up to watch your streams? Yeah, but I didn't tell you to. But thank you for the 6 a.m. stay up. I do appreciate it if you are actually staying up until 6 a.m. Why not wake up early and watch it? If you're staying up till 6 a.m. to watch my stream from about 6 a.m. till 7 or 8, how about you start a new healthy habit? Wake up like Mark fucking Wahlberg and listen to my stream while you eat your breakfast and do your workout. 1000. I hate you now because I know how dumb you are. I'm joking, but still, thank you for staying up this late. I would advise you reversing things and getting up early, you know. Dustin versus Conman is next year. Dustin versus Conman Yan next year now official. Don't know what that means. But we're going to go with Conor McGregor in the first round, and we're also going to go with. We're not going to go with anything. We're not going to go with it. He has said. Conor McGregor has said, although it is already agreed on all sides, he wants it in December. So maybe McGregor fills in at December. Who knows? I think it entirely depends on whether or not Khabib vacates his title after retiring. Because if you retire, like fucking, why have you got the belt? You know what I mean? So, you know, it'll be interesting. January. I know it's January, but McGregor wants it in December. He's still pushing for December, even though it's officially announced on January. Now that Nunes versus Anderson is out in December, it would be a great way to end the year. And especially good for business as well, because nobody's fucking buying UFC 255. And that's a fact. Nobody's buying 255. So if McGregor did want to make a lot of money, 256 is a good old payday because everyone's going to have their money for Christmas. They think I'm toast, but I'm still the bird. Eddie's getting whooped and slipped. And that's it. Absolute fucking bombs, yeah. Dustin submits Conor, jumping Gilly. Dustin Poirier's first ever guillotine after hundreds of attempts will be done on Conor McGregor, according to someone in my chat that has potential amounts of Down syndrome. But I'm definitely going to be going with Conor McGregor to win the fight by first round submission. No, not submission, to KO him. You know, skinny guy Dustin Poirier, you know. Skinny guy Dustin Poirier, you get KO'd by McGregor, you know. It's only business. Yeah. Conor McGregor. Fuck that pad man, Mark Henry. Fuck Mark Henry. We're not even going to talk about that. I don't want to do too many McGregor impressions because I know that when people hear a McGregor impression, it needs to be perfect. Otherwise, they do get angry. And that's how it is. But yeah. Poirier's resume, you know, is actually really underrated. Poirier has gone 5-1 in his past 6 fights, including wins over Justin Gaethje, Eddie Alvarez, Max Holloway, and Dan Hooker. Are you absolutely kidding my fucking... I don't even want to say it, but that's a good fucking resume, you know? Dustin won't even be able to submit Kevin Lee. Alan Dos Anjos parlay. What do you think? I think it's a good parlay. There you go. Especially because Allen's not cutting to middleweight. If Allen was cutting down to middleweight again, I might pick Strickland because he's a smaller guy and he's turning around quickly. But with Allen at a catch weight, I think it's safe money. But I'd only risk an underdog of Strickland if they were cutting down to middleweight again so quickly, you know. What fighter beats Adesanya in straight striking? Alexander Rakic, oh, you know the guy is a big skinny guy, you know, Soto Soleil, Rakic, you know. He beat him, he strike, you know. He be champion. You know what I mean? He wins. But yeah, he would. I'd only assume it could be Rakic. I don't think Projaska could. He'd get caught with something. Rakic is the only guy that could outstrike him, in my opinion. Don't say Gegard Mousasi. He's an absolute shell of himself. Alex Pereira is the only one that can maybe beat Adesanya. Yeah, no. Don't be dumb. No. Don't be silly. Alex Pereira might not even get to the level of fighting Adesanya. So let's wait for that. Let's see him get past a couple of guys with double legs on the regional scene. You know what I mean? But we're going to be looking at Alexander Rakic, most likely. Best chance. Long range here. Got long hands, long legs. He'd chop at the legs a couple of times, I'm assuming, early. See if he could do something there. Like, I'd say Rakic has the best chance. Best guy beating Adesanya in middleweight overall, Hermansson. I think that's the best pick to go with. I think Kevin Holland would be problems for Izzy. Right. Okay. Now, it's very important that you revoke that statement because you have a beanie cult icon next to your name. So it's very important that you take away that statement. Hey, Guru, do a Matt Hamill impression. What'd you say? Toast your dumb. That's what someone else has said. Will Blachowicz be a problem for Izzy? Indeed. He would be, you know. Till at middleweight? Yeah, but I don't think Till would beat Israel Adesanya at middleweight. I don't like Till's chances there. So yeah. I'd like Rakic just because he's big and he's actually fucking sick at striking. So, you know, I'd go with Rakic over Till. Till's good. I just feel like you're gonna have to match Izzy frame wise to beat him. You know what I mean? Because Israel Adesanya's 6'3". Izzy's got like the weirdest, like his shoulders end there. You know what I mean? And come down. Like he's very, very pathetically framed. As much as I'm shitting on a world-class athlete, I'm very aware of this. And I'm not a world-class athlete, but he's very pathetically bonularly framed. You know what I mean? Skeletally. I don't even know what the word is, but skeleton-wise, he's pathetic. So Rakic is actually like a big, bulky guy that's his frame. I think it could be a problem, you know? Rakic couldn't even stand with Anthony Smith. No, Rakic hit him with a couple of leg kicks, and Smith couldn't stand. Not with Alexander Rakic, just Smith couldn't stand. Period. You know? What do you mean Rakic couldn't stand with Smith? Oh, these dummies, man. Honestly. How many bet slips have you got this weekend? I have got none so far. I'm waiting because I think these lines are going to change. And I think we'll see. We'll see what goes on. I feel like these lines are going to change a little bit. So I'm waiting a little bit. I don't want to give away any ideas in case you guys make bets and then ruin it for me. But I'll be waiting a little bit because I have a hunch feeling about some people that are going to bet on stuff. And I think I could make more money in a couple of days. That's all. Guru, I made that fake IG account and Bryce Mitchell's videographer messaged me on there. I guess he thought I was a real guru and he said how much he and Bryce love your content. 1000% serious, says the fake MMA guru. This is the problem because other people have been saying that he's been messaging them as well. So just leave a comment on my video. You know what I mean? And then you'll get to me. But yeah, there's no way on IG to get to me. I'm not even joking. Yeah, please tell him that you're not the MMA guru, please. That would be really ideal if you could do that. That would be very important to me if you could do that. I'll be honest with you. Felder TKO round 1 or RDA everywhere else. Right, let's try and... so, Felder, let's try and think of a time that Felder KO'd someone in the first round. And then let's try and apply that to your prediction, okay? Because, you know, James Vick has been in the cage with Paul Felder. And he wasn't unconscious by the end of it. So it's a bit of a problem. You know what I mean? Indeed. Who does Wonderboy beat in the top 5? I'm going to go with Burns. Gilbert Burns, most likely. Work for the UFC, man. Haha, thank you. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, indeed. Felder only has like 10 knockouts. I'm going to give you another decision and another robbery decision. I didn't get a notification when you went online today. How unfortunate for you. What a fucking loser. What's up, Jordan Hansen? Long time no see. Till would do... here we go. Till would go to a decision with Adesanya. He wouldn't get finished because he doesn't take enough risks. I know it'd be very fucking boring. I know it would be terribly boring, but I think Adesanya would just out leg kick him. My opinion. But it'd be a good fight. And then he blocked me. Oh, and then he blocked me. Right. All right. Who does Wonderboy beat in the top 5? I would assume that Wonderboy beats Gilbert Burns in the top 5. That's one of them. You are so rude. I want to be very clear because I've started leaving my streams up recently and I've had some people unsubscribe and I've had some people leave some comments on some of those streams. If you are mentally retarded, it's probably best you leave. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some people getting very annoyed by the fact that I used the word towel in a joke around Khabib's wife. So if that pissed you off, there's a reason I uploaded those ones. It's because we didn't get into the real jokes. You know what I mean? Okay? That's for the members streams now. So we can upload. But, yeah, this channel ain't for you if that kind of joke annoys you. I think light heavyweight will be one of the most exciting divisions in the UFC. Rape. I'll start chucking in the word rape into these paragraphs. There's no problem. I'll stutter my way through this. One of the most exciting divisions in the UFC once the old bastards are out of the way. Rakic, Reyes, Jiri, Magomed Ankalaev, Krut, Walker, Span, Doughton, Young, Hill, and many more. Yes, but I don't like putting Doughton Young's name in there after his terrible performance against Sam Alvey. But, you know, it's very interesting. Lamau get the weeps, okay? Guru, didn't you say Rakic knocked out Adesanya? He did. He did. I didn't get bamboozled by Wikipedia. Know what I mean? I can't believe y'all let Batman kidnap a kid from the circus and put him in tights. I mean, that's fair play, to be honest with you. He did actually kidnap a teenager from the circus and put him in tights and have him fight in his bat cave. You know? Very weird story, Batman, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. The Batman story is a little bit more sinister, you know? Very. Hey, trapeze artist, teenager boy. Come to my bat cave. Come play in my bat cave with me. It's very dark. Pull on that lever for me. Pull the bat lever for me. Very strange story, the Batman one. Now I'm thinking about it, you know. Michael Bisping, where are you? I don't know. That's what Bisping asks to everyone who's on his left side. Because he has one eye. I don't know what eye he has, actually. I think it's his right eye that's gone. But still, he has one eye. Well, who's next? The 155-pound champ. Who's the next 155-pound champ? Conor McGregor, you know this, yeah? You know this, you know. People, just so you know, Guru dims the lights for the member streams. It's a totally unique experience and absolutely worth $5 for all of the endless wisdom you receive. Okay, I read that wrong, but it was a good advertising piece, so thank you very much, Darth Bloat Lord. Sign up to members if you want. Anyway, Guru, who can we save? Who should save 256? They need a worthy co-main. Or, as McGregor said, he is still pushing for December. Even though the fight is officially announced and signed. And they won it in January at 257. McGregor wants it in December. Just going to say that. Maybe it will happen. Because now that we've lost Nunes versus Anderson, they're in a pretty different situation, you know. Put Whaley versus Rose, co-main 256. Yeah, it'd be a good idea. I'm going to do that as well. They could ruin it like that, you know what I mean? If you want to, but that's fine. In December in Ireland. I don't think it'll be in December in Ireland, Pally. You know what I mean? Girl, have you seen Bryce Mitchell's new vlog around 1425? You're in it, Pally. I am in it. I am in Bryce Mitchell's new vlog. You're correct. He watches the channel, pal. We've heard about this over the past few streams. I am... Bryce Mitchell wants to be me. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. It's okay, though. You know, I get it. The beanies to die for. How do you go about doing your parlays? Maximum amount of fights you'd put on one. Well, that all depends on the amount of fights or the quality of the fights that I'm putting in there and the odds that are on the line. If they're heavy favorites, I can whack it up to 5. You know what I mean? If they're reasonable favorites, I'll whack it up to 4. You know what I mean? We'll do number 4. That's all right. But then other ones, you know, I usually do 3. free fight parlays are pretty good, you know. I like to do an underdog, 2 favorites, and then 2 favorites and an evens based on what predictions I have. You know what I mean? So if I have a big favorite, the biggest favorite will go with the underdog and another favorite. And then if I have the lower favorites, I'll do 2 lower favorites and then an evens in there as well, which is pretty nice, you know. Guru, whose fighting style would you have? If I could have any fighting style, whose would I have? Till, but with a set of bollocks, I would say. Would be amazing, because as much as Till has so many. I watched the Whittaker Till fight again. If Till was still undefeated, he would fucking wreck shop on middleweight, you know, because the amount of opportunities that Till had on Whittaker that he just Till would actually scoot backwards, watch Whittaker miss 3 punches, and then he'd be like nothing would happen. You know what I mean? Till 1 and 4, maybe 5 with no knee. Yeah, I know. No, he didn't win 4 or 5 though. He didn't win round 4 either. I rewatched it again. I had Whittaker 4-1, but round 4 was really close. But round 5 was close. Actually, you know what? Seeing as they gave Arlovsky the Bosa fight, I wouldn't even be surprised if they did give round 4 and 5 to Till. But they just changed the way they fucking... 4 was till he hurt Rob. He did hurt him. I guess so. It was a close round. It was a very close round. But I still think that Whittaker's numbers did it for him. But they don't care about numbers nowadays. So maybe they would have given it to Till. Or they did. You know what I mean? I was screaming at my TV for Till to throw more volume. Yeah, it's true. But if you're screaming at your TV more volume, there's this thing called a remote. And there's a volume button on it. So I think your neighbors might think you're insane. Just screaming at his TV. More volume! You know? Crazy, man. Anyway, $5 from Jordan Hansen. I'm going to go with... Wait, I'm not predicting anything. I'm reading your fucking message. Anyway, thank you for $5, Jordan Hansen, long-time donator of the stream. And I'm hearing some news about some whore in your life. My girlfriend won't let me donate until after we move into our... Oh, no, sorry. This seems very reasonable. Until after we move into our new house this weekend. That's why I've been MIA, but I've still been watching everything. Thank you very much, Jordan Hansen. Your girlfriend is a very respectable woman, and she knows what's best for you in your relationship. But as soon as you move out, get back to donating. You know what I mean? Because I depend on you. Thank you for the $5, Jordan Hansen. Great guy. What a great guy, Jordan Hansen. Round of applause in the chat. Thank you very much for $5. I appreciate you, man. Honestly. Keep watching. Any good contender series bet? No, not worth it. But contender series bets, just bet all favorites. If I was you, every favorite wins on contender series. There's a reason why they're on there. So if you want to put a bet down on contender series, I would risk nothing but favorites. In my opinion, it's usually like the reason they go on the show is so that the favorite wins against a guy that's a test. You know what I mean? So just all favorites on contender series. It tends to happen all the time. You know, it's just like how dominant are those favorites going to be? Really, you know. Reese McKee, best underdog on the card. No, because he's not good. And I don't think he's going to win. I think the best underdog on the card is Jose Alberto Quinones Jr., you know? He's pretty good. Guru, do you watch KSW main events? No. I don't. But I pay attention to KSW. I pay attention to Cage Warriors, M1, stuff like that. But I don't watch them until they're on the radar, you know? I'll go back and watch some stuff. Like I was watching Gamrot's... not Gamrot. No, Gamrot. I was watching Gamrot stuff because he was dominant for ages. But, you know, it's different. Member stream today, yes. It's a weekday, of course. That's always when I do member streams for an extra amount of time afterwards to answer all questions that need to be answered. Piotr Jan versus Alexander. What was the... Alexander, who wins? Volkanovski? I'll go Volko. I don't think Jan would be big enough at featherweight. So I'll go Volko there, actually. I don't mind him. But mind his chances. I'll go Volk. He's got really fucking long arms as well. So that'd be a big problem if guys was going to try and move up, you know. Gru, did you watch Allen versus Holland? I did watch Allen versus Holland. My God, man, who should... And Holland was beating the hell out of him. Fair. My God, man, who should Dillashaw fight next? I'm going to go with Frankie Edgar. I think that's the best case scenario. And I say put Corey Sandhagen as an alternate for December. I think that'd be a good idea. So yeah, do that. In my opinion. How Felder stands in terms of odds? I don't know, mate. How about you ask your fucking mother? But I don't know. He's an underdog. I think he's like a 4-7, something, or a 7-4. He's a juicy underdog, but he's not going to win this on short notice, dude. I'm not picking him. You know what I mean? I feel like Kutateledze won the fight versus Gamrot, or am I higher? No, I thought Gamrot won the fight, outlanded him in the first, got a takedown, outlanded him in the third, got takedowns. I had Guram win in the second, I believe. Let me check the stats again. Kutateledze versus Gamrot stats. Tiger versus the Korean Zombie. What a letdown the Zombie was. Yeah, very clear here. 15-11 in the first round. Oh, he even outstruck him in the second, but I give that to Guram Kutateledze because he landed the bigger shots, in my opinion. So first round, 15-11. Andy took him down in that round as well. So that's a clear round to Mateusz Gamrot. And then round two is, I mean, Gamrot outstruck him and Kutateledze didn't get any takedowns. However, Kutateledze got a knockdown in that round as well. He landed the more important shots. I don't think it was that much of a knockdown, but it was like a knockdown the way that he was off balance, but fair play. It was a knockdown. I give Kutateledze the second round for sure. Then the third round comes around, 21-11 Gamrot. Easy win. I thought it was a pretty clear win to him, but you know, people don't like counting numbers. All good. RDA round 4 submission. Yeah. I'd go with, I don't know if it'll be a submission. It might be, but I think he might finish him with body shots, but we'll see, you know. You think Daniel Rodriguez will get a new opponent? No. I think they'll shift him over to make another card better because they've already got this card done, you know. Felder being announced short notice is enough reignited hype for this event to do well. They don't need to scramble to get Daniel Rodriguez an opponent. What they should do, in my opinion, is most likely Belal Muhammad was supposed to be fighting Sean Brady in December, in the early part of December, or the end of November, maybe. I'm not even too sure what it was. No, I think it was Blades versus Lewis card that they were going to do it. But still, I think they should just shimmy over Daniel Rodriguez versus Belal Muhammad. Both of them needed fights. Both of them didn't get their fights. End of December. Okay, so start of December. Let's have them both meet in the middle here and put them on the December 5th card. The Hermanson versus Holland card would be good on the main card of that. Would be nice. Bring back Shavkat, indeed, but he probably won't be there for a while. He's young. He's got to evolve, you know. Kevin Holland's going to take the belt from Izzy and then move up to fight John Jones for... Okay. You have dementia. Drew, the membership button doesn't show up on my screen. Do you have any clue why? Oh, well, if it doesn't show up on your screen, then maybe you should try it in the link in the description I have that you can click on to take you towards the place where you can pay for a membership. Thank you for so organically giving me a chance to advertise, dude. I appreciate that. How to donate? Well, you guys know how to fucking donate. I'm not selling out anymore. It's right next to I am going to sell out. It's right next to the smiley face underneath the chat, but still doesn't work either though. Right, so you're lying. Moving on. Stroke your shaft, Guru, implying I haven't been doing that since the moment this stream began. What happens when Edwards beats Hamzat? I don't know, dude. I have no fucking idea what happens when Edwards beats Hamzat. He's probably going to fight one more time. He should get a title shot, but we'll see what happens, you know. Yan versus Aldo was an early stoppage. Indeed. It wasn't, no, was it? But that's okay. Guru, what's the perfect height for welterweight? Oh, I'd go with 6 feet tall with good reach. Maybe 5'11". We're going to stop doing that. Go Buckeyes. Okay. Connor, I don't know what that means, but it's cool. Connor Dustin, Tony Chandler, same card. Would be ideal. We'll see how it goes. Stop jacking it. I'm not. How dare you accuse me of such a thing? 6'2". No, 6'2" at welterweight is not ideal in my opinion. I'd appreciate if someone was 6 foot, long reach, not too long. I don't like a reach too long. You know what I mean? I don't like a reach too long. I feel like it depends. If you've got a long reach and another guy you're fighting has a long reach, then it's good. But if a guy has a really short reach and you have a fucking crazy long reach, I feel like there's problems that can be had in your defense. You know what I mean? Because they're sneaking in too much and it's hard to land on them because I don't know. It's very hard to keep someone at range unless you're really good at it. Like obviously Adesanya does it good at thingy against Costa and stuff. But Costa just came out today and said that his leg was destroyed. So that explains the cut marks on his leg. 6 foot, 76-inch reach. Usman might be the perfect size. Yeah, but Usman cuts a lot of weight though. I'd like to have it, but yeah, Usman might be the perfect size for welterweight. You never know. 76-inch reach, yeah, I guess so. Usman has really good genetics, other than his legs, but he's very lucky that he's a wrestler, because if he wasn't a wrestler and he was a stand-up guy, those legs don't last. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's very lucky he's a wrestler because people don't want to kick his legs. And I think that's the same kind of thing with John Jones. But, you know, he does have skinny legs. He has ridiculously fucking skinny legs. Like, he's got good genetics, like shoulders and arms. Like, he's got really long arms and stuff. Head is, like, good genetics for fighting, but in terms of looks, like that, you can ask for anything but that shape of a fucking head. You know what I mean? Looks like fucking Heady 2. That's a UK drill grime reference. You might not understand it. But still, his legs, I think if he was a stand-up guy, those legs would get fucking chewed to bits. But yes, he does have a good frame for a wrestler, you know. I have 25-inch legs, so it's very interesting of you. How the hell is Zabit 6'1.5"? I have no idea, but I'm now looking for a tape measure because I actually want to measure my fucking calves. Because I don't have a tape measure. Never mind. I usually do have a tape measure right next to my desk for very specific reasons that I won't share. Why is there a Twix? Oh, yeah, I threw it at myself in the thumbnail. Funny. Because I'm funny. Guru, my member also streams. Okay, cool. You need to have Rakic legs to be a stand-up guy. I don't know what that means, but yeah. But Rakic might have big legs, I guess. Guru, what shorts would you fight in if you were a UFC fighter, like color and type? 5D chess games being played. And this is how you know that I'm smarter than most. I would have shorts that are an optical illusion. And that is not disallowed. I would have shorts that created the Doppler effect, or one of those things where you stare at it long enough, you can see Jesus. You know what I mean? A lot of girls say if they stare at my crotch long enough, they can see Jesus. But I feel like this one with the optical illusion shorts, that would be really good in my opinion, you know? That would really throw some people off. Imagine someone trying to look at you, like trying to tell what you're doing based on your hips or something, and you've got you're swearing their fucking eyes off into circles. That'd be good. Guru will wear brown so no one can see him shit. Joke's on you. It's a lot darker than brown based on my diet. Reporter woke me up at 7:24 a.m. this morning for Guru. They didn't. Guru, you reckon a random... I don't know what that word is. I'm not going to say it. Would a random raugus raccoon would wreck your robust rectum while you ruminate? I know what ruminate is. Isn't ruminate like overthink something or over prepare something? Over the rigmarole, retrospective, retrogression, and recapitulate. I'm gonna see what ruminate means. Think deeply about something. I've been ruminating about this. See, I knew it, boys. Guru, do you think that... I don't know the other fucking words, though. Lamal Dar, thank you. What should Dustin do to win against Conor? Or he's got to pull them guillotines. You know what I mean? Them 100% success rate guillotines. Yeah, no? Poirier has the most guillotine attempts in UFC history. He hasn't got a single one. But at the same time, I don't know what he should do against Mcgregor in it. Probably fucking smash fucking kicks into his legs, man. Honestly. There is a free kind of gimme on winning fights in the UFC. I know Poirier wouldn't want to throw leg kicks because he doesn't want to get caught at the same time on one leg. But just smash calf kicks because one of them can change the way a guy's stepping, you know what I mean? And change a whole fight. So I'd do that if I was fighting McGregor. If I had the shins for it. Smash home a calf kick within the first 5 seconds as hard as I fucking can and hope that it sweeps him off his legs. You know what I mean? Noodle leg. Okay. How does it feel to be famous, Guru? I wouldn't say I'm that. I wouldn't say I'm famous. I don't think I am. Do you see you got a cameo on Bryce Mitchell's vlog? Yes, I did. Bryce Mitchell watching my videos, but that's okay. You know, it's hard not to watch the videos. If you need good predictions, you come to the MMA Guru. That's just how it works. Subscribe, by the way. Anyway, is Habib's wife a goat? I've never seen his wife, but I don't know quite how human beings work, but I don't think you can be cousins with a goat. I don't think interspecies relatives. I don't think that means that makes sense, you know. But still, Glover versus Jan pick. Wouldn't kicking will make him open to counter. Yeah, but you're going to be open to counter if you jab with McGregor and if you right hand with McGregor. So if I'm fucking fighting McGregor, I'm sprinting straight across the fucking octagon. I'm going, yeah, putting my fucking chin down and I'm slamming him with a calf kick as hard as I fucking can. As hard as I fucking can. Because I'm going to risk that KO happening immediately in the first 4 seconds, which is very unlikely, by the way. I'm going to risk that happening in the odds that I know I'm going to land that calf kick. And hopefully it swells up enough. And then I'm darting around for a minute. And I'm going to check that leg as I'm scooting around, running away from him. You know what I mean? And if it's swelling up, I'm going to go again. And that's how I'm going to fight McGregor, because I'm not going to throw any hands, because that's just going to be asking to be KO'd. How good is Raoni Barcelos? Very good indeed. He beat Said Nurmagomedov. I told you guys. Do you have Dick Cheese Guru? No, I wash, funnily enough. Unless it's on Sundays when we need a bit of extra for the bolognese, you know. Twix. Yes. Habib's teammates smell bad. They all get staph infection. Darren Till impression after pulling ill. Darren Till impression after pulling ill. I don't know, mate. I'm not too good up in this noggin, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, area? Guru's so delusional, he wouldn't last a minute with a straw weight. You're right, they are fucking hot. You know what I mean? I don't think I could hold it in. But anyway, see how I can just reverse that? It's so 5D chess. That's honestly what it is. Deontay Wilder is a bum. Yeah, you would get Jose Aldo'd. Okay. Well played, Guru. See that? You know what I mean? It's good stuff. Hey, Guru, you are 6'2". What's 270? No, I used to be 270. I'm at 240 now. Guru, don't become famous because all the famous people have to have a gay anus. A gay anus? Is that what determines people's sexuality? Sorry, sir. We did some scans on your brains. We found nothing, but it turns out you've been given a gay anus. Hence the anal sex problem you're having. Maybe that's what it is. Just the anus is gay rather than the brain. You never know. Guru to Paul Baboon, Felder by KO. I love RDA as well, though. I don't know. Oh, you didn't even say anything. You just said stuff. I'm not picking Felder by KO. I'm not picking Felder by KO against anyone. So, yeah. Will Down syndromes be good MMA champions? Yeah, but the training's the problem. You know what I mean? But in the case, if they were actually at the peak level, they would be dangerous, but just because of the strength of in the grip. You know what I mean? But the training and getting them to the fight would be problems. But, you know, credit to him if they do get there. You know, Nick Newell did it. I don't think he doesn't have Down syndrome, but, like, he's got one arm. You know what I mean? He's missing something. Guru, what are the odds Leon fakes an injury? Cool. Soon about 30%. No, I'm going to go 20%. Guru, check fake IG post earlier. No, I'm good. Glover versus Yan pick. I'm going to go with Glove. I'm going to go with... I don't know what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Jan Blachowicz by KO in the first round. And I'm going to keep doing it until Glover becomes the GOAT. That's what I'm going to fucking do. And until Glover becomes the greatest fighter of all time, I'm going to keep picking him to lose in the first round by KO. That's how we're going to work it. But I genuinely do think that Yan KOs him in the first round, though, for sure. He's got good takedown defense, Yan, unlike others in the division, you know. Kron versus Bryce Mitchell, who wins? Honestly. I reckon Bryce would just stand with him. Kron's not a guy you want to take to the ground, obviously. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bryce goes for the takedown. You know what I mean? He went for the takedown against Rosa, but obviously Rosa's a different level. But, you know, probably Bryce on the feet. It'd be a good test. You know what? If I was a stand-up guy, I'd love to fight Kron Gracie right now, just to test out some stuff on the feet, you know, because he's just a heavy bag. If Tony fights Chandler, what's next for Gaethje? Dan Hooker. Wait, didn't that happen? Didn't that get announced? Okay, Justin Gaethje tweeted out, "Let's go," and Dan Hooker tweeted out right afterwards, "I'm good to go." Very interesting. Very interesting indeed, indeed, indeed. Very nice. Maybe that could be happening. Dan Hooker. I'm gonna fight Justin Gaethje next. Battle of the highlight reels. Let's go. Once, he said let's go. That makes it official. Clown. Okay, cool. Well, he said it at the same time, so maybe they're in the works. You know what I mean? Guru Deep State Puppet. Okay. I think I'm banned now. Thanks for that. That's a key word, I'm sure. How old are you? 23. Did you see Darren Till's IG post? I'll check it right now, good sir. And if it is the Uriah Hall one, then get your fucking ass out of here because I've already seen it, good pal. All right. Let me check it. To name the flag, but she doesn't know you play FIFA. No problem, mate. That's a good little meme. See, Darren Till's got the memes, you know what I mean? I like it. The Glover to share old man. This is people are. I'm gonna get annoyed again here because this is what annoys me about people saying I don't get the spotlight I deserve. Like, no one's telling Darren Till to make these Instagram posts. You know what I mean? No one's. The UFC are in no way responsible for what Darren Till puts on his social media. Fucking Corey Anderson, no one gives me the respect I deserve. Oh, it's because you're fucking boring. You know what I mean? It's not that difficult. If you're interesting, you will be noticed, you know? Check Okamoto's Twitter. I'm going to check Okamoto's Twitter. Alberto Okamoto. How have you opponent? How have you journalist? Hi, what the diff? Hello, welcome to City Walk. Oh, really? No, I was doing South Park impressions, not Asian impressions. If you think that was an Asian impression, that's not what Asian people sound like, and you're racist. How dare you assume such a thing? Nothing is done yet. January 23rd on Fight Island, if everything goes according to plans. There's a ton of ifs right now. I have to see where the world is in the next couple of months. That is, Dana White says he has to see where the world is in a couple of months. That is directly, I have to see if Biden's the fucking president in the next couple of months. Because if he is, there probably won't be the UFC. So it'll be interesting. Conor beats, well, it depends. There will be on Fight Island, but you obviously might want to do it in Vegas in December, you know. But let's just do it in December, man. Fuck next year. Get in there before Trump wins it back in January 20th after going through the court proceedings because the head of CIA came out and said that he would have a second term. And then we'll figure it out afterwards, you know. Guru ban me for fun. All right, see you later, dude. There you go. Guru, I think Reyes beats Jerry. Jerry fights dumb and leaves his chin exposed. Can't do that against a guy like Reyes. I know, Reyes is a bad matchup for Jerry. He is. But I don't think that Reyes would beat Jerry Prochaska, though. Oh, no, wait. Jerry. Yes, Jerry. I thought you were saying Rakic. I don't know why. But yes, Jerry is a little bit bad for Reyes. Plus, Reyes throws good head kicks off of punches. I think guys who throw head kicks are going to knock out Prochaska because he's like a slow Dillashaw. But good. But very good. But he throws and then he'll just dip out like this. And I think someone's going to head kick him, you know? Someone's going to head kick him. Troy got banned. If he fucking asked me to ban him. I'm not supposed to ban him when he asked me to. How do you think Jarlin Turner versus Kevin Kroon? How do you see Jarlin Turner versus Kevin Kroon going? And clearly the fight to make right now. It could be the fight to make right now. I'll be very interested by it. But I got to see Jarlin winning. He's a big guy for lightweight, man. He's a big guy for welterweight, but he still fucking cuts down to lightweight because he's so confident in his abilities that he cuts a shit ton of weight. At least he shows up. Unlike Makaship. Back to the cliff with you. I'll ban you, Guru. You won't. That's all, kid, yeah? You mad backwards cunt. I like the way he says cunt. Cunt. Why don't you drink? Why don't you drink? You must be some boys at parties. You mad backwards cunt. Justice for Tony. Yeah. Oh, no, Troy. Okay, cool. He'll be back. I'm sure. If he wants to be. Unpopular opinion, Hamzat Chimaev will beat Leon Scott, to use his correct birth name, by decision and win every round by outstriking him and mixing in takedowns 50-45 or 49-46. A moment of silence, please. I just banned someone for asking me to, okay, as a joke. There are more worthy bans to be had, okay? Did he find an opponent from Arab? No, but it should be Jimmy Rivera. I think that'll be good. And so, listen, here's what you got to do, man, and here's what the UFC doesn't do. I'm going to put myself over this. Fuck, I can't put my elbow on here. Fuck it, man. I hate this shit. I'm going to get a proper desk when I move out. Anyway. This is what the UFC needs to do. To get people to fight, they need to tell the people their plans. That's what the UFC doesn't do. They'll say, hey, we want you to fight here for this amount of money. That's not the negotiation that needs to be had. Okay. And it's something that these matchmakers aren't doing correctly. What I would do is I'd say, hey, Jimmy Rivera, here's the plan for the entire division of what we want to do. If you beat Merab Dvalishvili, here's your pathway. I'd start doing that to them, because if you just say, here's a fight, here's the money, they're not going to want to do it. So what you got to do is say, Jimmy Rivera, you beat Merab Dvalishvili, we'll give you the winner of Aldo versus Marlon Vera. The winner of that one might be in a position for a title shot. It's up to you, Jimmy Rivera. What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they're doing that to him or not, you know? I reckon Guru smells like gravy and brownies. What a compliment. Thank you, dude. Oh, that actually made me feel really good. You can't ban us all. I can't ban you all. You're correct. It's way too much. I know Troy here is going to get revenge. Very interesting. He'll be back in 300 seconds from when I banned him. So, yeah. I've watched a lot of Jiri's fights. I can't help but see him go down the same road as Walker. Probably going to get ranked at light heavyweight. Yeah, he's already ranked. He's probably going to be a ranked light heavyweight. Yeah, still be a ranked light heavyweight in his career. But he'll be finished with strikes more than once in his UFC career, yeah. You mean by the end of his career, he'll still be a ranked light heavyweight? I get you. I think he'll get KO'd. I don't know. I just think Rakic is a better version of Prochaska. I like Prochaska though, but he got hit with a lot of shots off Ozdemir, and it's not that anyone else gets hit with a lot of shots. It's fine because but he has a style where he's trying not to get hit by shots. You know what I mean? Fair enough if someone gets hit by shots if they come forward like fucking Wanderlei. You know what I mean? Just all hunched over and fucking contorted and just taking shots on the forehead. But he's trying to avoid every shot, and he gets hit with a lot of them. And when you do that, there's a lot more chance you get KO'd, you know? Hamzat Goat. I mean, listen, he's ugly, mate, but I wouldn't call him that. You know what I mean? Say Johnny Walker again. Johnny Walker. Now I'll go Johnny Walker. That's his name. Johnny Walker is the biggest boom, yeah? Listen, mate, I don't notice that kind of stuff in men, but you do. Kevin Holland versus Jack Hermansson. I'm going to go with Jack Hermansson ragdolling that fool and beating him by submission in the first round. I've said it so many times. Bryce Mitchell will be joining us in the island. Bryce Mitchell will be joining us in the island sanctuary of Jerusalem. Bryce Mitchell's welcome to Jerusalem if he wants. So is his team. They can all come down. We are going to look into that strangling of a doe in the woods, because that is something that might not run in old Jerusalem, you know. We don't do that stuff. Everything's halal in Jerusalem, you know. But is choking a deer to death halal? It's about as natural as it gets, you know. I don't think it's halal. Yes, and fucking it. Okay, cool. I don't think that's the case. Never mind. We're going to move on. Is that a new Twix flavor? Yes, it is a new Twix flavor. Are you fucking jealous, dude? It's the blue Twix flavor. You want to know what flavor it is? Wow. It actually doesn't say what flavor it is, but it's a blue Twix flavor. It doesn't say what flavor it is, but it does say on the back, if you're wondering what flavor this is, we can't tell you. But one thing you should know is Papa Smurf's kids are going to be disappointed this Christmas. Do you guys look up? It's salty caramel. Why are you ruining my fucking jokes when I'm in the middle of it? You know what I mean? That's deep. Yeah, it's very deep. I'm from the UK. We sell them. It's called salted caramel. Fucking Buzz Killington in the chat. Honestly, man. I'm trying to make a fucking homicidal joke here. You kidding me? You interrupting my homicidal joke? It's salted caramel or cookies and cream. It's salted caramel, for God's sakes. Blue waffle flavor. Look it up. Sure. Because I've never been to school. Are you kidding me? Blue waffle flavor. Look it up. Like I don't know what that is. Come on, dude. Blue waffle. Like, you're going to catch me out. Mcgregor to KO Dustin. I believe so as well. Guru drinks caramel syrup first thing in the morning, then heads straight to the gym. Yeah. Nothing like a good bit of caramel syrup for pre-workout, you know? In America, the new blue Twix is cookies and cream. Doesn't make any sense. You know why that is? It's because you don't... I guarantee you don't have white chocolate Twixes. That's probably why. Because ours would be white in packaging, but we have white chocolate Twix. But I bet you America doesn't have white chocolate twits. They just have cookies and cream in white packaging. Or no, never mind. They probably do have white chocolate, don't they? America needs to fucking fix up, you know? There's nothing blue about cookies and cream. Best chicken dance in MMA. The guy against Bojan Volikovic is the best thing. Rip King Von. Rip Von. What's this Rip Von thing in the chat? What's he the king of? France? Who's King Von? Three different people have said Rip King Von in the chat. A dead rapper. Oh, fair play. Best chicken dance in MMA. The guy who lost to Bojan Volikovic. I can't remember his name. I'll look it up. What a shit name. Bojan Volikovic, not King Von, sorry. No disrespect. I'm talking about Bojan Volikovic. Serbian Steel. He KO'd someone in the UFC. It was the most hilarious chicken dance you'll ever see in your fucking life. Let me look at it right now. His name was... Bear with me. Nico Mosuki. No, it wasn't. Oh, no, it was. Nico Mosuki was his name. Mosuki. The most hilarious chicken dance you'll ever see in your life. He trains at All Stars as well. Fair play. Meow, 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 meow. Ha ha ha. Smoking King Von pack. I don't know. Theo Von died. Man, that's unfortunate. Stop laughing in the chat, King Troy. Will women with willies be allowed in Jerusalem? There's no such thing. King Troy's back, motherfuckers. What's up? How's it going? Why are Dagestanis constantly ducking people that can actually beat them? It's funny, isn't it? I don't know. Ha ha ha, you're still saying. Stop spamming ha ha in my chat, please. Guru, when is Nick the Train going to watch the channel? That's the big one. We're headhunting for people to watch the channel. We've got a couple. We've got Jourdain, we've got Kutalaba, we've got Sean O'Malley, we've got Bryce Mitchell, all watching the channel. But yeah, Nate the Train would be next. But I don't know how. I'm going to have to wait until he gets a fight. I'll do a full breakdown for him versus Evloev. But I'm not going to pick him. So I don't think he'll let it be known that he's seen it. We need Holland. Yeah, Kevin Holland should be on the list as well. Nico Price we need as well. But Nico Price has too many kids. He ain't watching me on YouTube. You know what I mean? He's busy making more, I guess. But still, very interesting. When's Nate the Train interview? Shit, whenever he... I don't even know. I'm not doing interviews yet. I'll do them soon. Trust me. There will be an interview era. That's what I'm planning on, guys. This is why I'm ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? You guys want me to do interviews sporadically mixed in. There'll be interview eras, you know? There'll be a day of, like, you'll know it as the interview era of the MMA Guru, you know? Till Lamau. Yeah, but I'm picking against him in Hermansson fight, so he probably won't want to come on, but, you know, it's all good. And he's not even in the Hermansson fight. Oh, 5D. Easy win. Nice. Do you like my new profile pick? Artem the Goat Lobov. Is it Artem Lobov? In which case I do like it, but I don't know what else it is. This is trash, says El Savo. Thank you very much. Do you like my new profile pic? I do. They would be the best interviews. I'm not going to say that word that I don't know the name of, Mustafa. RDA called out Chandler, and he said that he's got other plans. Very important. You know? Oh, very welcome to you. I'm looking forward to Chandler versus Gaethje. I think that's what's going to happen next. I don't know, though, man. It's Davis and Figueiredo, indeed. Garuda, should I buy the UFC and sell it to you for a pound, good sir? Yeah, buy it and sell it to me for a pound, and I'll sell it. You won't be getting any of the money back. Easy. But yeah, I'd like to own the UFC. I reckon I'd... I don't think I could run the UFC. Because I feel like they'd all revolt and go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because I'd also do the MMA Guru channel. So it'd be impossible to... Imagine having a real business conversation with, like, fucking Taito Ivasa, who I called a fat embarrassment in his fight against Blagojevinov. You know, like, it's just not going to be good. I like Tuivasa. Too biased. Not even too biased. Just too real. You know what I mean? Just too fucking real. Imagine me trying to negotiate a female's wage in the UFC. I've already said the flyweight division shouldn't exist. You know what I mean? So it's going to be difficult. You know what I mean? I reckon Hamzat and Islam smell like wet socks and rats that have been dead for 4 years. Okay. Very interesting analogy there. Lamar Adolf. Okay. What's Adolf saying? King Von found dead 4 a.m. in the morning in Anthony Smith's garage. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not enough PCP, you know. What strike do you see Conor finishing Dustin with? Maybe a left shoulder. You know what I mean? In his orbital bone. I don't know, mate. I'll go to the left hook. I'll go to the left hook again. Poirier doing some dumb shit like this. He's going to get him KO'd with a left hook, most likely. Eddie Sanchez. Stop cracking jokes about Von. He's dead, you disrespectful folks. One person made a joke. You saying that's going to lead to a wave of Von jokes. That's the problem. Bitches like you that have to make it more. You know what I mean? You're the kind of person who would see an insult about King Von and you'd make sure his parents heard about it. Pathetic people, honestly. Guru, you get we're back. I'm good though. King Von is a pawn. Okay. What happens to Poirier if he KOs Mcgregor? Title shot. Or they're fighting for a vacant belt anyway. Guru, Nick Diaz impression with the water bowl. Nah. I've already done it. We're not going to do it every fucking day, you know what I mean? I've done the Nick Diaz impression enough. Thank you for the 80 pence, Jay. I do appreciate you, good sir. UFC won't let that happen. That's your narrative. Don't know what that means. Guru smells like a mix of guacamole and tuna. Thank you. King Von flu choke. Okay. I mean, that's one way of saying died from the coronavirus. Flu choke. Oh, it was good. It was good and it was quick. It wasn't quick. It took me a while to get there, but it was all right. Dustin by 100% success rate guillotine. Yeah, it's 100% success rate. Can you see my channel, please? No, I'm good. Do you think Aspen Ladd is hot? Yes, but there are some corrections I would make. But she is. I'm holding her to an unrealistic standard. When you ask me how hot someone is, and I compare them with the best. You know what I mean? But she is hot. I would agree. Diaz put everything into toughness. Stat now has 0 speech stat. Yeah, no speech skill whatsoever. Pretty interesting though. That's a good little analogy you made. Anyway, Rip 2-pack. You're not dead yet. Does Guru know the answer? I don't know. Revenge for Duck. Yeah, she's a 6, you're a 2. I'll take it. Nice. I'm good. Triple up. I can be there. Cathal Pendred knocks out Dan Hardy in the first. In the first. I'm going to go with yes, most likely. Ostovich versus Carano announced for tough. That's not true. That's not true at all. Perry means pick. Okay, cool. It's over. Guru, hottest female lightweight. The hottest female lightweight. I don't actually know. Ribas all-time hottest? I don't know about that one, dude. Fuck off, would you? That's some dumb shit. I hate that. I know she's like hyped up right now, but come on. Guru, is your surname Hamilton? My surname is not Hamilton. I'm not a race car driver. Kayla Harrison? No, I'm good. Do you watch other sports? Yeah, and then I lower my IQ, and then I accept I'm an idiot because I watch other sports. Yeah, I do. I do watch other sports. Why would I watch any other sports other than this one, the best sport in the world? Are you fucking kidding me? I'll watch a boxing highlights of a main event. Maybe. And even then, I'm tutting my way through it. I want that to be known as well. Even in boxing highlight videos, like Joshua versus Ruiz, I watched the Joshua versus Ruiz highlights. This is how much I disrespect boxing, okay? I watched the Joshua versus Ruiz highlights, and I skipped 5 seconds until I heard ambience from the crowd. And until I heard loudness from the crowd, I didn't stop skipping. And if I did hear loudness, I would check in case a punch landed. And that's all I did to watch the Joshua versus Ruiz 2 highlights. Guru, I'm disappointed. No. No. What's my surname mean? It's Whistler. I can see your name. I don't know what your surname means. I'll look it up right now. Probably a locational name, I'm assuming. Origin. Probably between some cliffs. The surname Whistler was first found in Somerset, where they held a family seat as lords of the manor. You posh fuck. Get him out of here. Off with his fucking head, the fucking royal. I bet that's your fucking surname, mate. Royal bitch. Get out of here. You ain't no common warrior. You know what I'm saying? Pathetic, honestly. Sitting there with your fucking wine and your grapes while we fight the fucking fights for you. Honestly. Islam versus Alexander Hernandez, 256. Yes. 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 I would go with that. And that card would be done if you added that as well. Let me look at the 256 card real quick. That's what they should do. Mcgregor versus Poirier for the vacant belt, I would assume. Or if Khabib ain't fucking retiring, we'll fucking find out then, will we? Either save it with McGregor Poirier 2 as the main event and Yan versus Sterling as the co-main event, and add Makhachev versus Hernandez in there as well. Or don't save it with McGregor Poirier and just do Yan versus Sterling main event, which is signed. Zabit Magomedsharipov versus Yair Rodriguez co-main event. I'm done arguing with Yair to get him to do 5 rounds. I'm done. He doesn't want to do it. That must be the only thing holding the fight up. Vettori versus Souza, and then Makhachev Hernandez, and then Santos versus Gain would be a great main card. You know what I mean? How legendary would it be if Leon beats Hamzat and during the post-fight interview, Wonderboy comes out and calls him out on live TV? If Leon beats Hamzat and during the post-fight interview, he jumps in the cage or something. Stipe Miocic is a piece of shit. DC, I'm coming for you. I liked Brock Lesnar's little moment that he had in the octagon. Even if it didn't even make a fight, it just made the heavyweight division a little bit more interesting for a second, you know. Sports are trash. Okay. You know Roblox? Yes, I know of it. I've never played it before, but I know of it. Did you watch Conor Mayweather? I did watch Conor Mayweather. He was a great guy in his day. You know what I mean? Joking. I watched the fight. Yes, I did watch the fight. I thought it was dumb, and I still think it's dumb with McGregor versus Mayweather. He never got knocked down. It was so pathetic, you know, and no one talks about it, man. He never got knocked down in that fight once. He got beaten up a little bit. No chance in that one. Yeah, but like let him get knocked down. Even for Mayweather's win to look good. Like he gets smacked around a little bit on the feet and he's moving backwards, albeit, and moving away, which is still not too good. But let him get to the fucking bell. You know what I mean? It's a Mayweather, mate. Who the fuck does he knock down? Everyone in his early career, as I've heard Joe Rogan say every fucking 10 minutes. Honestly, man, I'm sick of hearing. I don't think I can listen to them anymore. Honestly, I can't listen to it. Well, that's not how Mayweather was in his early part of his career. Yes, we know. We know that. Thank you for letting us know that you know boxing. Guru Blades versus Lewis early prediction. I'm going to go with Curtis Blades getting a decision win over 5 rounds. It's going to be fucking boring. Very boring. Will you watch Bryce Mitchell versus Mayweather? Yes. Mitchell would win in an MMA fight for sure. Joe the Toe Rogan is a shill. Okay. $2 from Mario Lobos. Thank you very much for the $2. How do you think Max does against Mayweather boxing? I think he would lose because it's Mayweather. And Max doesn't have power either, so I definitely go with Mayweather. Is Neil the chocolate Magnum bar okay. Is Neil... Okay, I've read it again. That's exactly what my eyes were drawn to. He didn't mean Holloway. He meant Griffin. Yeah, neither. Pepsi is for gypsies. Thank you. My gypsy wife. You allowed a gypsy to sit at the table? My wife. Where can I make a shit? My Neil Magny didn't get Khamev fights. Interesting. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Chris Jackson with the $2. Thank you very much. Cannonier versus Hall. Loser leaves the UFC. No. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman 2 in the main event of Fight Night because we need them and do it in February. And then Cannonier will face Darren Till once both of them are healed up from their injuries. Thank you for the $2, Chris Jackson. Cannonier broke his arm. Till's torn his knee. Both probably going to be back around April, May. Let's do it then. I think that's what should be done. Cannonier versus Till. And I think Till would smack him up as well, you know. No offense to Cannonier, but I think Till would smack him up and make him look a fool. In all honesty. I was right about Cannonier. Check Brett's Twitter. I've checked it, mate. I fucking checked it. Unless he's done an update, mate, you shouldn't be fucking reminding me about it. Blocked me. And he blocked me. You know that area. I want to find and replace. Let me find Brett Okamoto's Twitter. Here we go. Yokamoto. No. I've already seen it, dude. Come on. Get ahead of the fucking time. Look, what's the title of this stream? The title of the stream is Mcgregor versus Poirier 2 official. And you thought you would remind me in the chat. Hey, there's someone who's announced it. It's official. Fabricio Verdum impression guru. I don't know. I don't even know what he sounds like off the top of my head. Will Felder get finished? Yeah, but exhaustion based, not We'll get it. Exhaustion based TKO rather than a big impact punch. You know what I mean? Like he won't get knocked down and finished. He'll just be body shot enough and leg kicked enough to where he's not going to have the cardio over 5 rounds and he'll just probably fold up, you know. You sound like Biden. All the dead people out there, join the membership program right now and let me make some money off of it, you know. All the dead people, membership program. If you're from New York, especially, all the dead people out there. Memberships, you know what I mean? Him saying I want to fight Hon Holmes. Okay, I don't know what it sounds like. Yeah, exactly. It's not official. Read the tweet. Yeah. No sound flouty out here. But it is official, but they don't know the date yet. The fight's official. But there's some moving pieces because McGregor wants it in December. That's the moving pieces. It is official. The fight has been made. However, there is some moving pieces as to where that fight will be taking place. And I think it's happening in December, mate. Guru Till post-fight interview in Liverpool impression, please. What? Saying what now? I'm not scared of anyone. Now one. What else is he saying? I don't know. I want to fuck Chuck. Fuck Chuck in here. Fuck. I want to fuck Chuck in his anus. I mean, punch him in his face. Fuck Chuck. Whose MMA content do you watch besides Chael's dumbass titled videos? Thank you for mentioning the Chael's dumbass titled videos part. I'll go with... You know, I don't actually watch... Oh, Teddy Atlas. Oh, you know how embarrassing that is? Teddy Atlas. I don't actually watch the Weeds anymore. I know what happened. You know what I mean? What actually happened in Ngannou versus Overeem? You know? Well, we fucking saw him get uppercutted. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I like Teddy Atlas's thing. And it's weird that, in my opinion, Teddy Atlas, a boxing guy, has more knowledge about the fucking sport than all the MMA analysts out there. It's crazy. MMA Dive and MMA On Point. No, not MMA On Point. They're a bunch of fucking thieves. Fraudulent thieves, mate. Speaking of Biden, what do you think about bare knuckle boxing? Yeah. Only Lobov's allowed to do it, but that's good. As long as only Lobov is allowed to participate, then it's fine. You know? MMA On Point lie a lot. Yeah. Oh, welcome back to MMA On Point. We stole this list from Poor Kid Online. He made the list for us, and we're going to steal it and make money from it on YouTube. Hello, welcome back to MMA On Point. A 15-year-old made this list online. We're going to steal it and make his own video and make money. Guru, there's a girl on Contender Series tonight, 8-6, that will fight a girl 7-1. You will understand why that fight was made when you look at the 7-1 girl. Oh, I've seen the 7-1 girl from Brazil. I have seen it, of course. You know, I've already done my thorough inspections. You know what I'm saying? Poirier. Yeah. Hatana! My great uncle who died in World War II voted Biden. Okay. Tommy Toho does great vids. I know. They won't make weight because they need to eat their Cadbury Advent calendar. It's funny because it's not really funny. It's funny. Leon imitation. I need to raise the overall tonality of my voice. Give me a second. Like I'm starting up a motorbike. He doesn't want to fight for the title, well, so there's no fight to happen there, well, so he doesn't want to fight for the title, so shut up. Shut up. You want to fight for the title? Guru, what is your star sign? I don't know what my star sign is. Guru, check ESPN MMA. Recent post on IG, please. Dana got some updates for us. You fat disgrace of a man. I'm going to feed your family to you. You're not going to know. I've been watching South Park recently, by the way. It's pretty funny. What do you want from me? ESPN MMA. Oh, I should have been cool and just typed E, because when I type E, it comes up with ESPN MMA linked already. Anyway, it's not true that the fight is booked. Dustin is signed, but Conor hasn't received or signed his bout agreement. We sent the bout agreement to Conor today, but nothing is done yet. January 23rd is on Fight Island if everything goes according to plans. There are a ton of ifs right now. I have to see where the world is at in the next couple of months. He didn't get the fucking thing then, yeah. Wait. Okay. So while this fight has been in the works for months, he's only just got the contract sent to him. Right, I think I realized what the moving pieces were. The UFC's printer was broken. There's a lot of moving pieces, they were saying 3 weeks ago. There's a lot of moving pieces going around right now. Oh, how about you send him the fucking contract? You know what I mean? Fucking hell. It's embarrassing, man. Fuck that shit. But at least Poirier signed it. That was a problem they had. Me and Fabian, yeah. Me and Fabian about Bellator. So no fight, you know what I mean? Tell a joke about black people looks. We can't. It's 2020. I like to play hard to get and chase myself. Thank you very much for the $2, Mario Lobos. What an inspirational quote. The level of fucking Scoggins, whatever his name is. What's his name? Scoggins? Peter Scoggins. Yeah, the runner. I hate people like that, man. People that post quotes and shit and act like they're fuck. It's the most annoying thing ever. Like, so fucking annoying. Read my message, you absolute fucking boom, yeah. Guru, do the thing. Okay. Oh, you know the thing. Jocko Willings. No. Scoggins. David Goggins. That's his name. Wait, who's Scoggins then? Someone's called, I think he's a fighter, you know. I think there was a fighter called Scoggins that did wheel kicks and front kicks and shit. Justin Scoggins. American mixed martial artist. Was he in the UFC? Oh, I remember this fucking guy. Tank. Right, well, you're far from a tank, but I remember this guy. For a bunch of spinning shit, and everyone was talking about him being the next big thing when he came into the UFC. And he got fucking smashed. He got fucking smashed, mate. You know what I mean? Good stuff. But yeah, David Goggins, just shut up, man. You run. You know what I mean? Aspire to beat your goals. Yeah, you run in a straight line. You're benefiting nothing. I mean, you're not helping anything. You run in a straight fucking line. It's just so annoying. You know what I mean? But whatever. He's a fucking hero, I guess. Jimmy Crute subbed Paul Dagestani Killer Craig in his UFC debut. How is Craig ranked and Crute is not? Because they have to make way for Ankleev, of course, because Ankleev lost to Jimmy Crute. I mean, Ankleev lost to Paul Craig, who lost to Jimmy Crute. So, obviously, they have to ignore the loss of Ankleev to Paul Craig because he's Dagestani. So, he has to rise up the rankings by 3 positions by osmosis. Scoggins, these nuts. Okay, check the rankings, check the rankings. If you're asking me about the number 1 pound for pound, I've seen it, but I think you might be asking me about the general ranking changes that happen now and again on Tuesdays, which the day is today, so I'll check it. The rankings, have they changed at all? Smith moved above Ozdemir. I mean, he did beat him, and he has got a fight coming up, so obviously they're going to fucking shift him around like a joke. But yeah, I guess that's cool. Teixeira, number 1. Santos, number 2. Reyes, number 3. Yeah, Santos still holds a win over Blachowicz, so you've got to keep him somewhat higher ranked. Make way, Nina Ansaroff has jumped above Caitlin Chukagian in the pound-for-pound female divisions. Hasn't fought at all, by the way. But she's just jumped above Caitlin Chukagian. All good. I guess she got pregnant, so that moves her up the pound for pound list. Good shit. Good shit, Andy Ruff. Torres now takes up the 9 and 10 position of the female strawweight division, and Esparza takes up the number 4 and 3 position of the female strawweight division, and Marina Rodriguez takes up the number 8 and 9 position of the female strawweight division. So it's very interesting that they're going with this technique of ranking. I don't know why they're doing it, but they've done it. It's an absolute fucking mess. What can I say? What an absolute fucking shambles this is. No ranking changes. Why did you want me to check the rankings? Do you think Glover will take Blachowicz from behind? It depends what site you're on. You know what I mean? What's the worst matchup and how good they are at editing? What's the worst matchup for Conor at 155 after Khabib? The worst matchup for McGregor at 151. Maybe Felder. Funnily enough. Felder, because he's hard to finish in the early rounds. And Felder's just impossible to hurt on the chin. So, but I think McGregor would body shot him a bunch of times. So I don't know. Probably not Felder because he didn't have the range for McGregor on the hands. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe Tony. Tony would do it, you know. Because Tony's a kind of guy to, you know, Tony's a mad cunt. You know what I mean? So Tony most likely, yeah. Justin, Gaethje against McGregor. Yeah, we're talking about threats at the moment. You know what I mean? Gaethje would get starched in the first round, in my opinion, easily. Justin got them leg kicks, but Justin's got about 30 seconds to use them. And also, Justin does have those leg kicks, but he never hurts anyone with leg kicks. So does he really? He takes away 50% of the power to land them all the time, but I watched him land fucking hundreds on Poirier, and Poirier was still there ready to KO him in the 4th round. So I don't know how much we're going to put into Justin Gaethje's leg kicks, you know? Tommy Toehold, white knighting some MMA go on Twitter all the time. Same one, lol, fair play. Hey Guru, do you think Figueiredo could move up and beat Piotr? Yes, but no, he won't do it. But he could, but no, he won't do it. Guru, how's lockdown, mate? No different from me. I'm an incel. Not an incel, I'm just a recluse. Because society ain't ready for me. You know what I mean? Who would be saying the same thing if Justin beat Khabib, though? Biased. Would be saying the same thing if Justin beat Khabib, though? Biased. No, I predicted McGregor to beat Gaethje first round all the time. I always have. Genuinely always have. I'm predicting McGregor to beat Tony Ferguson in the first round by KO. And Poirier by KO. Beating Khabib, the grappler, means no different when you're taking on Conor McGregor. So I'd always pick McGregor to KO Gaethje in the first round. Thanks. $2 from Mario Lobos. Is Dan Hardy still top 5 in your opinion? No, never. Top 5 what? Embarrassments? What are we talking here? Thank you for the $2, Mario Lobos. It depends what the top 5 is of, you know what I mean? But still, I'd go with McGregor over Gaethje. Plus, Gaethje has a shit gas tank, you know? People talk about McGregor's gas tank, but he went 5 rounds with a prime Diaz. No one talks about Gaethje's gas tank. He gasses every fight if it gets to that point. Whatever. Did you see what James Krause said about Joaquin Buckley? Yes, I did see what he said about him. And I feel like it's true because someone else turned down Buckley. I was reading the comments and people were talking about who else has turned down Buckley to train him. Someone else in the area turned out Buckley, you know. Krause called Buckley the N-word on Twitter, was hacked. No, he didn't call Buckley the N-word. He said that he's a bad guy in the gym and no one wants to train with him. He didn't say anything with the N-word. Let me check. The James Krause. In the kitchen cooking, got my Ramsey, I ain't Gordon. So deep in your bitch, I might just fuck around, put my balls in. Here we go. No, he hasn't said anything along those lines. Moving on. Griff, Bisping impression. Oh my word. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my word. What on earth? Guru, do your classic Muslim impression for all time. I don't have a classic Muslim impression. That's going to call an end to this stream because it's getting to the point of just framing Guru. Light heavyweight looks so shit right now, Guru. How can it get more interesting? Glover dying, but I don't want him to. But Glover needs to go. Santos needs to go. Smith needs to go. Just need a change of the guard. It takes ages at these heavier divisions for some fucking bizarre reason, but experience means a lot for some fucking annoying reason. You know what I mean? So see you later. Goodbye, and I'll see you. Counting Justin's leg kicks and was like 4 more. Haha, talk about overrating his leg kicks. Tony ate all the kicks. So did Dustin, Habib, Eddie, Barboza, Johnson. Yeah. $2 from Chris Jackson. But the 4 more is like mental games for Tony. But, you know. How does Conor versus Dustin 2 differ from the first fight? Weight's different. See you later. Bye. McGregor's better. Poirier's better as well. But Poirier's just been KO'd a few more times in between. So, goodbye. Toodles. Member stream. Yes. Oh, sorry. Hang on. If you're not a member, go check out my full card predictions for UFC Vegas 14. They're on my channel right now. Full card predictions. RDA versus Felder. Full card. If you are a member, then check the community tab. We'll be going live for an extra fucking hour. You know what I mean? Because we're going crazy. And if you want to become a member and get another hour of live questions where I'll probably actually answer the majority of them, then go ahead. Goodbye. Check the community tab if you're a member. See ya. Oh my word.